Now let's try our first example on linear equation. So let's go. 4x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 12. 4x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 12. It's a question, so solve this question. Solve 4x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 12. Now, this question is a linear equation. 4x plus 3 is an expression. 3x plus 12 is another expression. So one expression is equating the other one. There's a sign of equality at the middle. Equal, that sign, equal, that equal sign is a sign of equality. So you have 4x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 12. Okay. Now, this question is a simple question. All you just need to do is to follow a very, very simple rules. All right. Now, the first rule here is this. There are, in an expression or in for an equation like this, you need to note what are like terms. Yes, you need to note what are like terms. In this expression right now, there are numbers with letters and there are numbers that are standing alone. The numbers, those numbers with letters are like. If they have the same letters, they are actually like terms. The numbers that are standing without letters are also like terms. So when I say collect like terms, what I mean is bring the numbers that have likeness close to each other, binded by what? A mathematical operation for us to move to the next mathematical statements. That is what I mean by collecting like terms. I've told you in the last class, on the last video, that for every linear equation, each step is a mathematical statement. For every linear equation, there are two expressions. We have one at the left-hand side and another at the right-hand side. And there is a sign that equates both expressions. We have that sign of equality. For this particular question, you have 4x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 12. 4x and 3x are like terms. Why? They have something in common. They have x in common. X is a letter that is joining those numbers. You have 4x, so you have 4 and x. 4 is a number, x is a letter. You have 3x, you have 3 and x. 3 is a number, x is a letter. So you hear teachers say like terms, like terms, like terms. You don't understand. Like terms means numbers and letters go with each other. Numbers that are standing alone go with each other. So for this particular question, 4x plus 3x will have to separate because they are not like terms. 3x plus 12 will have to separate because they are not like terms. So 4x is a like term to 3x because they have numbers and letters. So you take your 3x from what? The right to the left. And you take your 4x from the left to the right. Now, what you do here is to note the sign that each number carries. All right? You can decide to just take it easy and first of all introduce a number that will, eliminate the number that is with 4 at the left-hand side first, and then do the same at the right-hand side before you now move on to now deal with what the like terms of 4x and 3x. But let's just go direct in this case. So you have 4x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 12. So take 3x to the left. Now 3x at the right is plus. The sign is not showing, but it's actually positive. So if you take 3x to the left, it's going to be negative. So it's now going to be 4x minus 3x at the left. While you're doing that, you are transferring your plus 3 to what? to the right because you are collecting like terms. So plus 3 is substituting, going to the right, while plus 3x is also substituting, going to the left. So you now have 4x minus 3x at the left-hand side of that equation, while you now have 12 minus the new 3 that was positive at the left, that is coming to the right now, is now what? Minus, because of its crossed over. Once you cross, your sign changes. Once you cross, your sign changes. Once you cross, your sign changes. If it was plus, it becomes minus. If it was minus, it becomes plus. Simple! So now we are having 4x minus 3x is equal to 12 minus 3. Now your 4x will give you x, your 12 minus 3 will give you 9, your x is 9. Thank you so much. It's that simple.